For a full copy of today's recipe, check us out on Facebook at Poppy's Cucina or right here on YouTube under the community tab. So what are we making today? We're not playing games today. Not with this entree. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Ah, it's so good. Today we're making shrimp alla vodka. So easy from scratch. Unbelievably delicious. It takes a few hours to make the sauce, but so worth it. So worth it. Look at it. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, in a large saucepan, you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 medium onion that I diced up. It's about 1.5 cups, just in case you don't have a medium size. And then I added 4 cloves of minced garlic. So now we're just gonna lightly saute this until the onions become translucent. I'm also gonna add something a little extra. I'm gonna add a little bit of those Calabrian hot peppers. Just add a little bit of a spice to it. Just a little bit of heat. A little of these peppers go a long way, let me tell you. Just add a little bite at the end of each mouthful. You don't have to add any spice to it, or you can use some red chili flakes. If you do want it spicy, you can add a lot or as much as you want. All right, so now we're gonna let this simmer. After a couple minutes, you'll see your onions are starting to become translucent. So that's perfect. So now we are gonna add 1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. We get that all in there. Nice. Stir it in. And then to this we're going to add, lower the heat, 1/2 cup of vodka. Whatever vodka you have on hand. Doesn't really need any kind of specific one. Just don't use a flavored one for obvious reasons. All right, and then lastly, we're gonna add 2 cups of water. Okay, so now we're gonna bring this up to a quick boil, and then we are gonna allow it to, we're gonna lower the heat and allow this to simmer for 2 hours. Okay, keep an eye on it. Make sure you just give it a stir once in a while. You don't want any of the vegetables to stick to the bottom. And if it starts to reduce too much, just make sure you add a little bit more water. All right, just keep an eye on it, but this is pretty much good to go for the next 2 hours. All right, quick boil, lower the heat to low, and allow to simmer. All right, so we'll see this guy in a couple hours. All right, so the sauce has been simmering for just over 2 hours. See how beautiful and thick it got? I had to add a little extra water because it was getting a little too thin. We don't want that to happen. We don't want it to burn and dry out. So now, traditionally in a vodka sauce, you add cream, right? Because you're probably wondering, where's the cream? Well, it's coming, but instead of regular cream, we're adding mascarpone. What? Yep, so you would add a cup of cream. So instead, we're going to do 1 cup, 8 ounces of mascarpone. This is going to take the creaminess level to unbelievable heights. Like, it's going to make it so luscious and creamy and rich. It's going to make it outrageous. This will be the best vodka sauce you've ever had. If you don't have mascarpone, it's okay. You can always just use cream cheese or even goat cheese. Oh, goat cheese would be a lot of fun too, but that'll definitely affect the flavor. You don't want to change the flavor. So now we're going to turn up the heat a little bit, and we're just going to cook in the mascarpone till it's all incorporated. But you can see it's already starting to happen. See it? Oh, it looks so good. So good. Yum. Just like that. Look at it. Look how beautifully luscious and creamy that is. So good. So good. Wow. All right, so now we're going to add our shrimp. You can add whatever kind of shrimp you want. I'm using jumbo. You want to add at least 1 pound. I wouldn't recommend adding more than 2 pounds, but I think 2 pounds would be nice. So I'm adding 2 pounds. Try to thaw them out if you can, but if they're still a little frozen, it's right. They'll cook quick. So the shrimp are going in. This is going to be such an amazing dish. So delicious. And so easy. So easy. We love that. All right, so I'm just going to stir in the shrimp until they're cooked. I'm going to shot myself with some sauce. Be careful. And just about 8 minutes later, the shrimp are done. See that? Look at them. Beautiful. So now, important step, we're taking them out. I know you're like, what? Why are you taking them out? Well, the reasoning is because while the shrimp were cooking, they release a lot of moisture into the sauce. So that beautiful thick sauce that you had just 8 minutes ago is now very watery. Okay, it's not as thick anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the shrimp and we're going to allow the sauce to cook for about another half hour just to reduce and thicken up again. We can leave the shrimp in the sauce while that's happening, but once, I don't know if you've ever overcooked shrimp, but if you were to leave them in the sauce for another half hour, they would be about this big. So you don't want them to disappear on you. All right, so what we're gonna do is gonna take out all these beautiful, gorgeous shrimp. Look at them, oh, so much flavor. And once you got all your shrimp out, look at them. Try not to eat them all. I know it's gonna be very hard to be staring at these beautifully cooked, super tender, delicious shrimp without eating them. But if you wanna have one or two, go ahead, I won't tell. All right, so we're gonna reduce the heat to medium. Make sure there's no shrimp in there. And now we're gonna allow this cook for about a half hour, just so it thickens up again. And then I'm gonna add one more ingredient, totally optional, but I happen to like peas in my vodka sauce. It also adds a beautiful color. It'll add a little sweetness to the sauce. It'll counteract with the spice that we added earlier as well. And it adds a beautiful color. So now we're gonna allow this to cook for a half hour over medium heat. Make sure you stir this on occasion, okay? If it starts looking like it's getting too thick, then stop the cooking process. Or you can just add some more water. All right, but we'll see this in a half hour. Nice. Almost forgot, now would be a good time to adjust your seasoning. That's good, but it needs salt. So add your salt, your pepper, garlic. See if the spice level is good for you. If it's not spicy enough, add some more. This has a beautiful little burn right at the end. So good. Oh, it's gonna be so good with these peas. All right, so now is that time to add your salt and pepper. And 30 minutes later, look how thick the sauce became again. Oh, it's so good. Taste it, it's phenomenal. So now would be a good time to get your water boiling for your pasta. Make whatever kind of pasta you want. I'm gonna do fettuccine. I think it'll be nice with the shrimp and everything, but pappardelle would be amazing with this too. You want a nice hearty pasta with this. All right. Once the water is boiling, don't forget to salt your water. We're gonna add, as soon as the water starts boiling, you put the pasta in, that's when we add the shrimp back in. Nice. All right, water is boiling, the pasta's going in. Make sure you cook the pasta to the instructions. You want it nice and al dente. And don't forget to put the shrimp back into the sauce. Get them nice and toasty again. Oh, it's gonna be such a good meal. Can't wait. Pasta's cooked, we add it to the sauce. Wow, does that look good? Time to plate it up and give it a try. Oh, yeah. Buon appetito. I don't want to waste a drop of this sauce. Oh. The shrimp is so tender. The sauce is everything. Creamy, rich, luscious. Oh, that little burn at the end. Oh, it's amazing. You have to try this recipe. You have to. If you do, let us know. Thank you so much for watching.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Poppy's Cucina. Thanks!
Almost forgot about the pasta. So good. I love it. But now who's ready for that drink? I know I am. Let's do it. All right, so for today's Pomegranate Cosmopolitan, nice. We're gonna start with 2 ounces of vodka. Do 1.5 ounces of pomegranate liqueur. And we're going to do just about 1/2 ounce of limoncello. It's really going to brighten this up a bit. Ooh, that might have been a little bit more than 1/2 ounce. Then we're going to do 1 ounce of cranberry juice. And then lastly, just going to do a splash of strawberry daiquiri mix just to sweeten it up a little bit. Time for a good shaky, shaky. And we pour. Ooh, does that look good or what? Nice. Time to give it a try. Salute. Oh, that's just amazing. The pomegranate, you get the limoncello, you get a little bit of sweetness, definitely get the cranberry, and there's our vodka burn. So good. It's nice. Sip this one slowly. So if you try this drink, let us know. If you tried that amazing shrimp alla vodka, let us know that too. Thank you so much for watching. Keep your suggestions coming. I love hearing from you guys. We'll see you again soon. Love you.